Mrs. McLean just said, my name is Becca. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm representing the Epic chapter. This is my chapter up there.
Awesome.
And this last year, I was the media historian in my chapter.
Oh, you knew all the trash stuff. That's really good. You've done
Yes.
this before.
Yes.
All right, so you can start right now.
All right.
No, I'm not ready.
This is a song for the fallen. I see you rising again. Only a coward would run away. Looking for freedom, you only found regret. Only a coward would run away. Leave your past behind you. There is hope ahead. These lyrics by For Today exemplify redemption, explaining how we're never too far away from God to be redeemed. The redemption process usually happens in 3 stages. You walk away from God, you find yourself lost, and then you make your way back to Him again. The prophet Isaiah clearly illustrated the consequences of walking away from God when he wrote, "Your sins have separated you from your God. They have caused Him to turn His face away from you, so He won't listen to you." King David also summarized the redemption process when he wrote in Psalms, "How can I get away from your spirit? Where can I go to escape you? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I lie down in the deepest parts of the earth, you are also there. Suppose I were to rise with the sun in the east and cross over to the west where it sinks into the ocean. Your hand would always be there to guide me. Your right hand would still be holding me close." The classic novel, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, is a story of redemption. Ebenezer Scrooge was a covetous old sinner. The cold within him froze his old features, nipped his pointed nose, shriveled his cheek, stiffened his gait, made his eyes red, his thin lips blue, and spoke out shrewdly in his grating voice. He carried his own low temperature always about with him. He iced his office in the dog days and then it thought it 1 degree at Christmas. Isaiah 53:6. All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. I see you writhing in pain from all the hell that you've seen. You left it all for a life that never satisfied you. Unloved by the world you lost it all to conform to, there is still hope in the voice that's crying out inside you. If you can hear it, you still have time. One cold winter's night, after a long day at work, Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by the ghost of his longtime friend and business partner, Jacob Marley. The ghost warns him of the consequences of continuing down the selfish path he's on and tells him, "You will be haunted by 3 spirits. Expect the first tomorrow when the bell tolls 1, the second upon the next night, the third upon the next night. Look that for your own sake you remember what has passed between us." Come back to your home and all you're running from. I'm begging you to come back to your home and all you're running from. I'm begging you to come back. The first spirit to visit Scrooge is the spirit of Christmas past. This spirit shows Ebenezer various scenes from his past, including his lonely childhood at a boarding school, his apprenticeship at Mr. Fezziwig's shop, and how he let go of the love of his life because he cared more about business. The second spirit is spirit of Christmas present. This spirit shows Ebenezer how people really think of him and the reality of poverty in the world around him. You are not what you've done, and this is not who you are. No matter how far you run, you've not gone too far. You have fallen so far now, you don't even know how you are going to survive. But just above the horizon, a new light is shining, breaking through the darkest night. Love is coming, and it's calling out your name. You are not what you've done, and this is not who you are. No matter how far you run, you've not gone too far. How can I get away from your spirit? Where can I go to escape you? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I lie down in the deepest parts of the earth, you are also there. Suppose I were to rise with the sun in the east and cross over to the west where it sinks into the ocean. Your hand would always be there to guide me. Your right hand would still be holding me close. The third spirit to visit Scrooge is the ghost of Christmas yet to come. This spirit shows Ebenezer how he will eventually die, unnoticed by those around him. The spirit shows Scrooge his own gravestone, and Scrooge is overcome by guilt and vows, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all here. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. Oh, tell me I may sponge away the writing on my gravestone. Ebenezer then wakes up in his own bed and is truly a changed man. It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. Isaiah writes about the final stage in the redemptive process when he says, I will sweep your sins away as if they were a cloud. I will blow them away as if they were the morning mist. Return to me, then I will set you free. Just above the horizon, a new light is shining. Salvation is on its way.